Welcome back, everyone. Well, I did a war last week and I made a video about everything that I was doing wrong, and I got heaps of comments from people, which was awesome, and came up with heaps of reasons. So some of the reasons were, from my end, was I wasn't standing in heals. I wasn't sort of using the sacred heals to keep me up as much as I should have been. Let's have a look. I've written them down. I was kind of pushing right deep into clumps where I could have just been fighting on the edge a little bit to give myself options to get away. And I wasn't spamming consumables enough. But a lot of people commented to me about how I wasn't communicating with my team. Well, our team wasn't communicating, not just me. My thinking around that was basically, although that was true and it was something that needed to be worked on, I still wanted to do well within the confines of a team that wasn't communicating. But this week, I was talking to my team and I said, yeah, I really want to communicate. And so we agreed to it, and I thought it would take quite a bit to get that chemistry up where everyone was kind of communicating well. But it actually surprised me at how quickly everyone just started. We didn't really have a leader, we were just all communicating amongst ourselves, but it actually surprised me at just how quickly the communication kind of kicked off between us and how much better we did as a team, but also I did as a player. So that really was, I think, the biggest problem I was having. I've sort of had a quick look at this video, first 10 minutes anyway, and I can see the next steps on what I want to be working on. But let's go through the video. I'll break it down real slow. I don't know how long this is going to take. And we'll go into detail and then work on what I was doing right compared to what I have been doing and what I can do better. Now, I'm getting on some people here. The first 5 minutes, until I die quite early on. And until then, I'm kind of sort of playing on my own and not really focusing on the team. So that was my bad. But then once I die, I sort of get my head in the right space. Like, no, like, focus on your team. Stop being such a silly billy, you know what I'm saying? So at the moment, I'm just kind of running around, being silly, trying to get kills. There I am trying to find where my team is, but I see this guy, like a little magnet. I come in to hit him. So I'm just going to let this play until my first death, and then we'll see the better communication.
I'm waiting for a grab.
Good job. Let's sneak 3, 2, 1. On top left of the point, top left of the point. I have a ping.
Okay, where are you guys?
Ping
9 o'clock? So that was good. I was asking for their position. I came up with the right attitude. I find one of the other Bruiser, so we're going in together. I chuck my gravel on that group. So I get 3 of them clumped up. Our Bruiser fried chicken's already in there, so he's damaging them. But then I drink a potion and go in, and that gives them enough time to get out. So I really should have pre-potted before I went in, because I essentially did the grav but didn't get any damage off them. So that was my bad. And this is something I think I need to work on for the next video, the next war, is just being a bit more consistent, getting into those clumps and getting the damage off. My problem has been just dying too much. And so, and communication, I think that's definitely starting to get better. And so I want to improve on that. Yeah, I want to improve on my, like, gravs and sort of clumps. I'm really going to get a CC. So I do a shockwave there. So obviously I stun a few. But then I'm not hitting any. So I think, so once again, see, this is where I need to work on, is getting into a position where I can actually hit them. And maybe I'm getting a little bit too anxious about getting those gravs and shockwaves off. And I need to get into a position where I'm actually hitting them.
From this point, let's not get counted hugely here. We're going to bomb this point in 5 seconds. So I want to
yeah, so I'm getting into the right clumps. But like, I just did a maelstrom there and didn't hit anyone either. So it's really working on that stuff.
I'm at 12 o'clock, by the way.
I'm getting a little bit of trouble here, but I go to that thing where I jump into our heels. So I get myself topped up. I get a little shockwave there. This little clump there, I do a maelstrom on them. I'm standing in heels, but then for some reason I back up. I guess I just get a little yeah. So it's just little things like that where I think as I get more experienced in wars, because that was like the prime opportunity. I finally had 3 people there I could attack, but I come back, and then you can see that I'm able to get some damage and get some kills. Finishing this guy off.
Moving over to the B point as well. 1 and 9 moving over to B
Oh,
point.
we here.
Heavies, we're gonna look. So
Yeah,
1,
yep,
2,
we're here.
and 3. We're gonna look onto the top of B. So on the 12 and on the top
Yeah,
left.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock.
Okay, so this is good. I call 12 o'clock. My Bruiser's there. I chuck down a Gravwell. I get caught. I catch a couple of them in a maelstrom, and then it's both me and him hitting on them. Not in a come back to my place for a drink kind of way, you know what I mean? But hitting them in the face with a great X kind of way. There I go, do a shockwave. They're blocking.
I'm gonna go 9
Didn't
o'clock.
get any kills there, but that's more the stuff that I'd like to be seeing myself doing more often. And I'm sure that my damage would get higher because of it, so...
Let's not let them get a free tick. If you guys are heavy,
There's a
keep it
lot
together.
at 12.
Help the right side. Come help bonfire. Come.
Right side.
Healers on
I'm
this
looking
side.
right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Calling bonfire.
If you
Calling
guys are
bonfire.
heavy, I
Yeah.
want you tiptoeing on and around
I'm
that
infected,
point.
right.
Let's not clump too heavy. We're gonna look to bomb it in
This-
5
this-
seconds.
grab.
Okay, grab now. 6.
Let's go.
So good,
let's
just
go.
one dead.
I'm
Let's just help 6. Help 6.
Okay.
Go.
See, now that was nice. I called the Gravwell.
Are we going
My
nine
Bruiser
o'clock?
followed up with me. We went in, and we
Oh, shit.
got a nice
Get out of
little
my
wipe
way,
there,
everybody.
so that was good. But then they call us over. We need to get over to A because they're pushing, and our group's supposed to be helping with A. But I get caught up. All these people slow me down, but then they tell me, "Nah, it's fine over here. Don't worry about it." So I come back and I just help the main ball until they
Okay,
come
I'm
back.
at 9 o'clock. I'm at 9
Can I
o'clock.
start tiptoeing point?
Yeah.
Tiptoeing
I'm
point and moving
looking.
towards the top
I'm with
right.
you, Limbo.
Can I have group 7 and 8 looking to the top right? Free
This
cross.
This is good communication.
Okay, so the other Bruiser is calling for us to get to 12 to get on the Bruiser, so I come and back him up.
To the 12.
I try to get my Gravwell out, but I keep getting stunned. Well, I'm trying to get it off.
My grab.
I finally get it up.
I'm going down.
Doesn't sound good either. And then I'm taking a lot of damage, but our healer kind of gives me a bit of a top up, and then I get away, and I manage to get into the sacreds to give myself some nice big heals, and then I come back. So we're really pushing into them here.
Alright, I'm safe.
Heavies, we're gonna look to collapse and bomb on this point.
I'm just taking way too much damage, so I have to back out. You can see that my health's below half, and I am out of stamina, so I just need to back up. Then we get called to come to... So they've kind of surrounded our node. We've kind of lost control a little bit. So we get called to come back to 6 o'clock. So that's what I do to help clear up the back lines so we can sort of get some control there and then move forward.
Point in 5.
Holy shit.
4,
Play
3,
6 maybe. We're kind of overwhelmed.
Yeah.
1.
6.
If you guys can
Yeah.
tiptoe bomb that point on the
Yeah.
on
Going
the
round to
flag and
6.
just on top. Just on
Yeah.
the flag and just on top.
Very careful.
Nice code name. On
Yep,
Pecky,
we'll wipe
you
it.
guys
Okay,
can
grabbing. 6.
Okay, so I chuck the Gravwell. This is good. I get in there, do a Maelstrom, hit a bunch of people, and then just wipe them. Look at that. Beautiful.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
But then they do a bit of a counter attack, and then I get wiped out in it, so that's not so beautiful.
I'm down.
Bottom right.
On
Moving our presence
6.
onto point, guys. Moving our presence on the point.
Yeah,
Moving our
just help
presence
out.
on the
Just help
point.
out.
You guys hopping on point. If you are
Okay, I'm on
heavy,
6.
you are
6.
going to this
6.
point
Yeah.
right now.
Okay, so I've called the bomb on 6. Our Bruiser's there as well, so we're together again. And then I see this group over here at 3, so I come in and so as our Bruiser's gone down, so there's 2 of us, and we do that. I do the mouse. Look at that wipe. So that's what I want to be seeing more of, just that really good communication. And our medium Bruisers from OG could see the Gravwell, obviously, and come in and head on that too. So that was a really nice wipe.
Anything you
stuff,
can wipe
good stuff.
in 3.
Alright, I'm here.
Nice. Was that your...
Good shit.
Someone...
Tried.
How's A? Sheesh.
Still on point. I'm still on point, by the way.
Sticking a bit.
What?
I'm at 6 o'clock. Still 6?
I see you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah, quite me. I'm group 5. Am I supposed to anchor A?
Okay, great.
Are you group 5?
My grab.
Alright, so I'm a little excited here.
I'm happy. Wait, I'm happy.
A little excited from that last attack, and so I just start trying to Maelstrom when there's no one near me. So again, I just need to slow things down a little bit and be a bit more patient and get the attacks off when I can.
Yeah,
So we're back at 6 o'clock. I'm calling it out.
Stop being annoying.
Our team's here.
I'm out.
Got to try to clear 6 because they're starting to push into our back lines, and it's making it hard for our players to get back to us, but also just to have a safety zone to go to. So that's why I'm kind of like, I'm personally generally going a lot of the time back to 6 just to help keep that clear.
Okay. Nice. Good shit,
Yeah.
everyone. Keep this up on top
Nice,
left.
nice.
There's Ingy, Cookies, couple of kills on the top side of point. We can look at this opportunity now to wipe the tanks. Can we wipe the tanks on the B point? Wipe the tanks on the B
They're
point.
gathering top left, okay.
Tezrul, nice. I have a huge bomb on the top right. Anyone
9
wants to
o'clock,
get in
there's
this
a
clump?
big group.
clump. The
Yeah,
big clump,
I'm
big
looking,
clump,
I'm
pop,
I'm
pop,
putting
pop.
Gravwell there.
So this is another example of a rushed attack. I don't even catch. I know I catch one guy on the grav well, but he's so far away. And then I turn around to attack this guy. But then I get myself into trouble because I'm staying in Oblivion. And so I back out. So you can see I'm drinking my potions. So it's actually fine. So, but yeah, my health's below half. So I just need to get out to get it back up again. So that was not a good push. Again, I just need to learn to be more patient, you know.
I just had to back out. I had to back out.
Yeah.
We're gonna look to look
shit.
at this right side of this
I'm
point.
safe, I'm
With
safe,
the
don't
right side, we're gonna turn towards bonfire. Turning towards bonfire.
I'm at 6.
I want medium.
Heavy
So
two.
group 2, 3, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. Can I have you guys on the right side of this B point?
Grab on you, grab on
Right
you.
side of this B point. Let's just to wrap this.
Okay,
up.
my grab,
Around,
my grab, my
around.
grab.
Okay, so the Bruiser grabs on me, but I had to get out a little bit. Then I chuck my grab well back down on him.
Especially
And then we come in here and we definitely get a
That was
nice,
some sexy shit
nice
right
little
there.
wipe.
On top left now and on 12. Top left and 12.
There's
I'm
a
at
bit of a
s-
combat.
I'm at
Okay, we do
six,
get.
I'm at 6.
I chuck in
Yeah,
I get people in a shockwave there, and then I get a maelstrom, and we get a nice wipe there. But then we get another wipe. I get caught up here, and I do my grab well. I get them in, and then we just our whole group just bombs on them and wipes them. So that was pretty nice. We got a huge wipe with that one. So I don't really mind if I grab well and then I can't get there and everyone else jumps on and kills them. But I do think I need to be a little bit patient
6 or 12.
when I do it. It'd be nice to do it when I know I can follow up with some attacks. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I think I'm blowing my load a little early. If you know, God, this is like a blimmin'. Is this a VOD review or a blimmin'
12 again in 5
well-worded porno or something? Anyway, so
seconds. 2, 1.
yeah, so I'd like to be better at launching my clump attacks. That I really feel like that's standing out to me as I watch this video as being the next kind of thing that I need to improve on. So that's good. I can do that on OPRs. That can be the next thing I work on OPRs. See how I'm getting successful there, and then hopefully that'll reflect in the next war. So that's kind of good. All right, so
Okay.
Go to A, please.
Me on me.
My grab, my grab, my grab, my grab.
Group 10, group 10.
Screamed it.
Nice grab.
Possible.
I got 25 seconds.
Okay.
Have they wiped you?
that was really nice too. I jumped on our Bruiser when he asked for it, and we just, you know, helped wipe a whole bunch of people. Honestly, team communication, I knew it was important. I knew we needed to improve on it, but I didn't realize just how, like, yeah, thanks for the comments on that, because that was definitely the thing that we needed to work on. So if you made that, a few people made that comment, and if you were absolutely spot on. Of course, you knew you were spot on. But I thank you from the bottom of my
You
heart.
guys need another
Screamed
group
it.
over there, or you all good?
Yeah,
Okay.
we've got them off.
I'm taking my group. I'm taking my group to
Okay,
A.
yeah.
Oh,
Look at A, look at A.
yeah, we should be rotating to A. Yeah,
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so we're the group that's supposed to be defending A. We were sort of over here while A wasn't being attacked, so we come
Yeah,
over
that's right.
Continue on.
to help defend that. So
Yeah.
just come over here,
Yeah,
but
sit down. You're good. You're good. I'm Covey.
Deck squad on bonfire,
Yeah,
Luke.
yeah.
We just
Okay,
finished
so
them off.
1, 2, 3. Can we look onto the
Grab well on fire.
3,
Yeah, he's screamed.
1,
Okay.
huge clump, pre-pot into this,
We go back,
pre-pot
we
into
go
this,
back.
cleanse and
Fine,
regen,
yeah.
and then now we look to declump, looking to declump.
Alright, I'm berserking over.
Declump from this fight, declump from this fight, declump from this fight.
6.
Yeah. I've got infected throat
Nice,
right.
okay, we're gonna look to bomb on the
Let's go,
6
let's
in
go.
3,
Yeah.
2, on
Give me a
point,
good
now
grab.
on my ping, on
so that was kind of bad there. I sort of lost my group a little bit there, and I must say towards the last third, I feel like our communication, well, from me anyway, it falls apart a little bit, and so
I'm coming to you guys now.
yeah, it's not good. But
Okay,
I still do
generate,
okay.
I'm going deep,
But yeah.
6.
Yeah,
My grab well.
Keep this up,
keep 12.
keep wiping them, everything
That's
you
well,
can,
yeah,
let's
sorry.
keep getting kills.
Look, I'm
Nice.
spatially
Can I have
challenged.
group,
Okay.
I'm fine,
five
with
and
nothing.
6 into
Always
back
have
side,
been.
Yeah,
5
my-
and 6 into our fort
Screamed
side.
it, screamed it,
5 and
go.
6 into our fort side.
Nice. Fucking hell.
all right, so at the moment we've really got control back of the point, so
I'm
things
at-
are looking quite smooth at the moment.
Next going
Nice.
to
Yeah, bonfire.
Bonfire, that's
Next
it.
going to A. So group
Ah.
10, Razi, can you head over there? Group
I'm
10,
pushing
can you
next.
guys...
So I'm getting into some trouble here, so I just need to back out.
Group 10, you
Come
can-
I get a heal from the healer, which is helpful, so that keeps me up.
It's fine, it's fine.
And then, like, so this is good. So now I'm in the middle of a fight, and usually for some reason I back away, but I just had a heal. I've got my healing potion up, so I push in, and I get my maelstrom off on them.
Okay, can I
And
have
so we're
you
definitely, yeah, wiping them and getting some damage in there at the same time. So that's nice. That's kind of more what I need to be doing, I think, and less of the kind of, yeah.
Might be alright.
I feel like I'm playing more like a medium player, you
Actually,
know?
start inching over,
I
mate.
kind of get in, do my damage, and get out really quickly.
Just to be
I
safe.
think I need to stay in a little bit longer.
On B point, big.
It's the art of knowing though how long you can stay in and how long you can't, and that's going to come with experience. And you know, I'm still on like,
Turn into our 6.
I'm fried.
yeah, I haven't done that many wars. Like, what is it? Less
Yeah, we're
than
fine, we're fine.
6 and 7 onto our
less than 10. I'd say.
Okay, I'm coming on Friday.
And probably this is like my 5th or 6th one with them in this guild. So yeah, so the steps every week I get better and better. So that's kind of cool.
I infected
Maybe
third.
we're
We're
gonna
going A,
look
we're going A, we're
to
going A.
collapse on this point in 10 seconds. So
Nice,
holding
nice.
CC,
Go back B, go
Yeah,
back
we
holding
can
with
go B, we can go B.
cooldowns. We're waiting, and we're gonna bomb
God,
this
no.
point
Haste
now
the fuck.
in 5, pre-potting 4, 3, 2, 1. On high
Good point,
second,
good
right
point.
on the point, guys.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
on the
I'm
point.
looking.
Huge wipes now. Any
Clock,
kills we can
6
get.
o'clock.
Okay, so this is an example of where I should really be waiting. So I throw my grav well there, and I miss a lot of players. And then I sort of go into that grav well thinking I'm going to catch them, and I don't. I think I might catch that one guy on the shockwave. So that wasn't that good. I do my maelstrom, so I'm just hitting the one tank, which isn't ideal. But then I see this big clump over here to the right, and I used my detonate, so that was good, right? So I'm using my detonate, so I'm going to get a lot of damage off of them, and we do wipe them. But if I had have had my grav well then and my shockwave and the detonate, I could have almost wiped them myself. Well, you know, I would have put in a lot more damage. So it's sort of like being a little bit more patient in that respect and waiting for that opportunity to arise. Definitely been a bit trigger happy.
With Friday.
Yep, I'm bottom left, so just care.
Nice. Okay, this is good. This is good. We have good control here. Can we look to the right side? Looking to the right and top right.
Camo.
Right and top right sides.
Nice, thank you.
Top right of the point. Top right.
So I'm just kind of fighting on the node at the moment and keeping them off because that's where everyone seems to be. We seem to be having control around
Okay, can I
the
have
sides. So I was kind of fighting on the
8 looking into our
fighting on the node and just keeping any of the little people coming in off,
Make sure our bottom
basically.
left, our bottom left is not clean.
We're
5
still on
and
8,
6.
we're still on 8.
Okay,
Group 8 is still on 8.
Can I have okay, can I have 5, 6 and 7 onto the bottom left? 5, 6 and 7 onto bottom
A needs
left.
help.
Bottom left of A. Let's
I'm
clear
going.
this.
Okay, going to A, going to A.
Bobby,
Yeah.
GG,
Okay, so we
thanks
get
for
called
coming
back to
out.
A again. So I beeline it over there
Okay,
to help with
yeah,
that
yeah.
fight.
So
I'm a little behind, I'm coming.
I'm on fried chicken.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Grabbing.
Out of clean spots for ages as well. Anyway, I get that shockwave off. I get some over there on the corner, and then I do a nice maelstrom. Oh, we both maelstrom together, me and Fried, the Bruiser with us, and just get a nice wipe. But then they kind of counterattack and clump back on us, and then I get into some big trouble because I'm already at low health. So I get a heal, I'm potting up, I'm thinking, shit. I don't have any cleanse potions to get myself out of it, so I'm trying to get out. I'm one hop away from being out of stam. I've popped all my potions. I chuck a Gravwell on them, hoping that we can burst them back down, but I die. But I do actually think that Gravwell helped them get them off the node.
No, A's fine, A's fine.
Just on fried chicken.
Okay, we save A, but then B gets into a little bit of trouble, so this is me when I come back, and then as soon as I get back, I just launch into attack because they're pushing into our 6 o'clock.
Wipe this point right now.
It becomes really important for us to get on the node so that we can try to protect it. So I'm sort of like,
Start to go on point a bit.
Two groups on
this is where we get the call to go on the node. So I get on the node, do a nice grab there, and then a shockwave.
Hold on.
But I get stunned a little bit, so just back up out of there.
Okay, I'm on fried, I'm on fried.
Point.
So I see Fried in the middle, which is our Bruiser, so I try to help him. I do a nice maelstrom there, and I get a bit more of a stun off, but yeah, there's just so much damage that I get wiped.
Refills are in 7 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
And with that, they capture B. So that creates a bit of a domino effect, and then everyone's sort of scrambling to get back to A, and they're kind of pushing in, so they've definitely got momentum. So it's not as, like, let's say, smooth or in control as it was. And I have noticed that with our guild a little bit, that when things go wrong, it takes I don't know if this is normal for guilds, but it takes a little while for us to get back into our mojo again. So maybe that's something collectively we need to work on. But yeah, I get wiped again. So this is like a bad period, considering I only I'd survived for like ages without any clean spots, and then I died twice in a row. It's kind of annoying.
I'm fried.
Okay, then when I come back, they've got A, so it's really just important to get on the node because we're trying to defend it. So I'm probably going to die here again. Get a Gravwell, jump on. Don't cap it, guys, please. Doing some shockwaves, going through my rotations. It's just a washing machine at this point. Getting stunned. Got my clean spots though, but yeah, get wiped. So
Point, go on, point, go on.
we lose the point, and then it's back to a fort rush. Right, we're guarding B, and pretty much as soon as they knock these doors down, they're starting to rush in. So I do a grav well there, get a maelstrom off. I back up because I feel like we've got a little control. I'm a little bit too nervous. I should have stayed in there then. That would have been a good way to stay in there. I just don't want to die when we're trying to protect the door. And I felt like we'd wiped enough that I could back up a little bit.
Keep this up, keep this up, keep this up.
Camo.
This looks like 3 groups.
My
on the
grab,
right
my
side
grab.
of A.
Okay, how many on the left side? Are you sheesh?
Come out.
3 group.
More, come back. Come back.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
So we managed to halt that advance quite nicely, so we come back into B, and then it's just waiting for them to do their push again,
I'm good, thank you.
and a little bit of stat padding with my Path of Destiny. So I guess I should really just push up there a little bit more, and try to bait out some of their abilities, you know, as long as I can survive. So some of them push in here.
My grab.
So I grab well this group that are trying to come in, do a shockwave, so that's nice. That was a nice attack.
Can I have you move it?
Camo?
Okay, yeah, they're on point. They're on point. Just
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
Can I have you starting to move towards point? Move towards point, move towards point, move towards point. A lot of pressure. They're trying to tiptoe point. They're trying to tiptoe point.
A clear. We're coming over to
Okay,
B.
So you can sort of see the communications broken down here a little bit, but it's a little bit like it's kind of obvious what we need to be doing. We need to be defending the point.
We're gonna look to bomb
Yeah,
the
I'm on
point.
point as well. I'm on
But I
point.
do feel like our communication could have been, like we're communicating a little bit, but it wasn't as good as it was in the first sort of 2/3 of the war.
My grab.
So
Okay.
Yeah, I see.
that's something that our team probably just needs to work on.
My shower.
But I'm sure as we do it more and more, we'll get better and better. But unfortunately, I get wiped there.
Keep wiping this. I have a ping. Nice. We need to clear this. Let's make this clean. Let's clean it up.
Alright, so I come back down. We've kind of got control of the point. So good job to the team.
Ice and B.
You can see the little point here up, the group here up by the wagon. So I just want to come and wipe these guys out.
Just running in. Nice.
I get a maelstrom on them.
Nice job, everyone.
That's good, we finished them off. So basically I'm just running with the ball at the moment, to be honest. That's a part of the reason for the communication, like the lack of communication, is that it's like I'm just following the main ball, making sure that we're getting the kills that they need to. I'm just trying to kill these people as they get out.
Guys on A. Kill that
But I'm
thing,
taking a
kill
lot of
him,
damage now, so
Kill him.
I kind of I don't want to be the one that dies either, you know what I'm saying? So just back up a little bit. And then wait for the next push. There's like 5 minutes to go.
Left gate.
Yeah, okay. Can I have group
Careful, Dex
5?
on B.
Actually, group 4. Can I have you guys, if it's gonna be only one group, can I have group 4 moving towards B? Group 4 moving towards B?
They. Come on, I need to time this wall.
Alright, there's still about 20 in B. They're looking to push in now.
Okay, they start to push in now, and then I hit my detonate thinking I'm going to go jump on them. But then I don't even get near them, so it's a complete waste of a detonate. So again, that's just that whole patience thing. And doing the skills when you know they're going to land, it's just a little bit eager to get it off, I think. It's just a bit of inexperience showing there, I think. But at the moment, I don't even really need to kill them.
Yeah, some of the guys simply.
We just need to make them like not basically push through and push them back out. But yeah, we're getting some good heals here, so we're just able to really fight inside. And just, oh man, this is a fun, isn't it? Right on that washing machine. So some of them have pushed through. And so once again, it's the fight to just sort of get control of the node. I've got my detonate up. Not really working with my team here, so yeah, the communication's definitely fallen apart there. So at least I've come back to them now. We're just trying to get a control of the node.
I'm getting attacked.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm making my way up there.
Nice. We need to clear left side. Can we clear left side?
Tried.
Clearing left side of the point. Left side of the
Oh,
point.
Dex is
left side of
above
the point.
B.
In the open
Oh,
space and
shit,
left side.
okay.
Open space
How
and
long
left
are we
side of the point.
Left.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Can I have
Completely
group
left then.
1 on the point? The rest of us, I need you guys dispersing, looking to the
One
left
on the
side.
point.
Left side of fort.
Yeah,
left side
we're
of
just
fort. Left
staying
side of
with
fort. Nice. And can you guys that just drepped C, can you look at B
Good point, good.
in 30 seconds? I want you guys starting to look at B. Put it up at 2 minutes 30.
Okay, so we've stopped that push as well.
B get up
No,
at
they're
2
trying to
minutes
push
30.
through B again. Okay.
Get a nice little maelstrom off on them there.
Nice declump. This
They
is a
have full
reset here.
control above B door.
Alright.
Okay.
Actually, if you guys
Where's the
can get
safest
clear,
you
This
can
guy's trying to
play
escape, bro.
So they got control of the roof above B, and it really worries me because every time someone gets control up there, it seems to be like an Achilles heel for us, and we
can I have you guys contest
lose
that?
the node. So I was a little bit like, but then I see this whole group going up to fucking wipe them. So less, yeah, it's like fine, it's all handled.
I'm running over here now.
And so now it's just we're just pushing out there, man. We're just not letting them get in. We've got 2 minutes to go, so there's probably got enough time for one more push.
Alright.
So we're just trying to kind of
Push
get
out
in
a bit
there,
on B, we can push out a bit on B, we
Okay.
need to look to repair this.
and
Repair this.
we're trying to repair the door here, you see. So that's why I'm
Get
pushing
up
in
right now,
quite
get up right now.
uptight
Actually,
to
probably
them.
not worth
It's a
it,
lot of
probably not
fucking people.
Try
We've
and
got
get A
really
up.
good heals here,
Oh,
just keeping us
screaming,
up.
screaming. Holy shit, that was a huge fun.
Okay, let's declump from this. Let's
Big
get
gates
out of the
about to
gate,
go
out of the
back
gate,
down.
out of the gate, out of the gate. Back in the fort, back in the fort, back in the
Can't
fort.
repair A, they're stopping. Get back,
Okay, that's okay. We slowed them down
Check
by
out
a
it.
lot. By like 50 seconds.
Good shit, good shit.
Alright.
We got 2 minutes, we got 2 minutes. Okay.
This looks like 3 group on the A side, but they could be rotating to the middle. But it looks like 3 groups on the A side.
There's about 4 on mid. So that
Two left.
Oh, they're pushing
Here they
me,
come,
they're
here they
pushing
come,
me.
here they come.
Okay, here comes the final push. It's do or die. I chucked down a Grevwell. I'm getting stunned all over the place.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I need you guys moving to the front.
I'm dead.
Push big
Oh,
and
that's-
B,
So
and
now we're in
push
trouble.
towards B. Any head
Just
gun
have
and
some
bottom
point
left.
presence.
Wagon and bottom left.
I'm going on point. I'm just fucking
Nice, so
running
just
on
gonna
that
throw
bitch.
everything
Yeah,
they
just
can
have
into the
some point
fort now.
presence.
I'm
Good job,
got-
good job,
Let
good
them
job,
pick it,
good
don't let them
job.
pick
Let's
it.
get these kills, solidify them, and we win. Nice.
Yeah, we win, we win. Don't let them pick.
That
Nice.
should have win.
They have a lot on B, bro.
Oh my god, they always have me, man.
Alright.
They have a lot.
Just keep around the points clean. Look at the bottom, so we're looking towards the wagon, towards
Okay.
wagon on our 6, wagon on our 6. Bit of pressure there.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt take it with the hatchet.
And that's it. We've
Thought that was you.
managed to defend. So
Holy shit.
good fight.
Nice. Good job.